What up, YouTube? Super Mazaku here to mind the background and shit. I ain't make my bed up. And I know I messed out with episode 1 and 2. I'm sorry, the episode 1 kind of got overshadowed by Burrito. I'm gonna try not to let that shit happen again. And plus, I was at my mom's house and the fucking house was too noisy. And I can't just walk outside recording this shit. That was in like Southwest Philly and all them niggas noisy as shit outside just talking about dumb shit. Y'all wouldn't be able to hear me anyway. But man, first off, I don't read the manga. I tried to read the manga. It just wasn't, you know, as entertaining to me. But once again, it looks like we're heading into another great season of My Hero Academia. First off, I like the whole tournament vibe that's going on here. Now, look, I already see comments, you know, seen some comments talking about they digging off Naruto. I don't know what these niggas think, and why do people think Naruto is like the originator of everything? First off, Naruto kept copy like half their shit from Hunter x Hunter, and it's like almost every fighting action anime has tournament. It's just like it's a requirement almost. The survival of the fittest. It's like that shit's been around for centuries, millenniums. It's basic story writing, to be honest with you. It's just like, you know, how you develop those characters in the story writing, and that's all based on the author. So I don't want to see no fucking they copy and no, nigga, almost every action fight anime does tournaments. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit, Boku the Grappler anime ended off a fucking tournament, even though shit was ass, but listen, I want y'all know I'm a reviewer and shit. I want y'all to really sit back and then look at the bigger picture here. My nigga Deku or Izuku, whatever you want to call him, you gotta look at the big picture. He just beat all these motherfuckers in a competition without using his quirk once, and that's all that they were using. So, you know, first acknowledge, you gotta sit there and acknowledge that development. Because technically, had he not even got the quirk from All Might, had he just been doing regular weights as he's doing now, he still would have won that competition. So now you stuck at a place where you like, is he just this good? Or do they just suck ass? Now we know that they do not suck ass, obviously. You know, I'm gonna call him Zuko, because I keep forgetting his name, the one with the burn mark in his eye. But basically told Deku, yo, when we fight, I'ma fuck you up. Any competition, I'ma fuck you up. That's basically what he said in a nutshell. And Deku like, well, you know, it's gonna be a lot of strong guys there, so I'm just trying my best. And of course, first off, my man Kachaan, still one of my favorite characters in the series. And I think, you know, we've yet to see him, you know, let out his full potential. I mean, at first, I mean, we could see his development because in the first season, he had that cocky attitude. But after really getting humble, you know, be humble, little bitch, sit down, little bitch, be humble, little bitch, sit down. All right. Yo, listen to that album, yo, damn. Listen to it from track 1 to 14, and from 14 to 1, 2 different stories. Wickedness and fear. But Kendrick is king. Real shit. But off topic. So I believe the first exam, well not exam, but the first competition is basically like a race to the actual stadium. So they put them in, you know, these little predicaments. I believe the first obstacle was just running. And Zuko quickly just set ice to the entire field and made it difficult for people, you know, to walk, which is pretty good because it really made people expand their minds and realize that they could use that quirk in different ways. So I like that idea that they used and how they, you know, incorporated that into this episode, which is good. Then they encountered the big monsters, the robot dudes. If you watch season 1, during one of the training sessions, they're kind of powerful. At least they were powerful in the training session, but they're big as shit. And this time around, they got dealt with very quick. First off, Zuko iced them niggas up while it was off balance. So it's nice that he waited his turn and, excuse me, also gives off a hint of battle smarts, you know. So he knows what he's doing battle-wise, and he realized the weakness of the actual robots during the last encounter. So that's good. Now, as far as Deku, he told himself he didn't want to use his quirk that early. Because here's the thing, Deku, although when he first used it against the human, he didn't hurt himself. That's the only occasion because of the human. You know, anything else, he kind of got a little injury. So now he has to really be on his toes whether he has to use his quirk or not, because one false mistake, and that puts him out of the competition for, you know, the rest of the ride going. So he's being really cautious, and I like that. So this whole time, first course, he's only forced to use the power up here, and he takes a metal piece of one of the robots, and kind of use it against him. I believe he cuts off an arm or like some kind of piece of robot and kind of deactivates him. It was a small one though. It wasn't like the big ass ones. That they kind of got broken down, but still mechanical parts of the robots were still moving. So it's nice that he got through that first course with that. Definitely was not in record time at all. At this point, Zuko's in first place, and we have Kachaan not very far behind him. So now they encounter the second, you know, obstacle of this course, which is like, fuck. Basically, I don't know how to explain this. A pit. Basically, they say stop here, and it's like a pit, and with only like either some kind of string going across, or like these little ass, you know, lands, like the other like cylinders. I guess you wanted to jump over it, but that's some high ass jumps. I didn't really like this, this obstacle course much. The weirdo bitch just used like some kind of string, her own string to get over there, which is, I don't know. I didn't like that. I don't even remember how Deku got over that actually. How did he get? I just watched it. How the fuck did he get over that? I don't know how the fuck he got over that. Oh no, not my. He was just climbing from under the rope. So once again, he's definitely moving at a very slow pace, nowhere near record time. And then we have the final course. Of course, Zuko reaches there first, and this course is where, come on, dog, come on, weird shit. I fucking hate these fucking dogs, man. Stop. Yo. I don't even see that fucking. Alright, just ignore the dog in the background. So it's a minefield. And it's one of those rare occasions where the actual first person who got there is at the biggest disadvantage, and everybody else who's tagging behind can see the mistakes he's made and kind of go a different path. And if he made the right choice, then they have an advantage just going that path as well. And he can't ice shit just yet because, you know, people behind him just follow the ice path, which is still hard but a lot easier than the mines are under the ground. And this is where Kachaan catches up to him, because his Kirk is actually like explosions. So those explosion mines, they're helping him through the course as it goes on. But it's a long line of landmines, and they're all randomly placed. And the further you get, the more landmines there are. So now everybody's kind of like, oh fuck. And at that time, when everybody's pretty much in the middle of the mist, my nigga Deku comes along. Look, mind you, my nigga ain't used a single Kirk yet. He ain't used his powers yet. So you get props for that already. My nigga digs up a bunch of mines from the dirt because he realized, okay, mines, and he still has the robot armor, which is very, very, very durable. Even back then when they had the little practice thing, you know, before this whole tournament shit in season 1, when he punched the robot, it didn't like shatter the robot to pieces, it dented it and it damaged it. So he knows that this metal is some high quality shit. And considering the fact that when they first encountered robots, when the girls said how much that shit cost them. So I'm assuming that these robots are really expensive. So that metal is going to be, I mean, hitting hard. So Deku knows that. So he digs up at least maybe 13 mines. And he slams the shit out of that metal piece while he's on top of it, of course. And that boosts him all the way up into first place. Now at this time, we still have Zuko and Kachaan still kind of racing towards him, and they're definitely getting ready to pass him to the point to where he's upside down facing both of them. And this dude is tactical as fuck. Mind you, he hasn't used a single Kirk yet. Dog, shut the fuck up. He hasn't used a single Kirk yet. So what he does is does a flip and stomps on both of the stomps on both of these niggas. I feel like fucking manga men right now. Yeah, I feel like manga men right now get interrupted, except for kids and dogs. Yo, my bad, manga man. Philly all there. So what he does a somersault flip and steps on these niggas' necks and then slams this shit. Once again, this metal survived those 13 coal mines easily without basically almost a scratch on it, just a little bit of dirt. Smashes it into the ground again, and it boosts him past the landmines, and then he runs into the actual stadium. So right there, Deku has won the first challenge. And now shit gets real. So now everybody, you know, they all go there. You got Deku first place, Zuko second, Kachaan third. I didn't give a fuck about any of the orders after that. The first 42 people who did make it to the stadium are advanced. Anybody else, the fuck out of here. Suck my dick. So now they're having, I don't know if I pronounce this right. Is it a cavalry or I'm just call it. They're having a fucking basically a fight. Like a team battle, to put it in this sense. And the groups consist of 4 people, so I'm not sure how many teams there'll be. And based on the rankings, you know, first place to 42nd, I believe, you know, you fuck them up or something, you get like 10 points. And as it keeps going up, you know, then the points get higher. Say like 20th place would probably be like, I don't know, 100 points. But they go up very slowly, you know, 100, 110, some weird shit. Except for the first person who made it to the stadium, which was Deku himself. You fuck him up, 10 million points, you automatically win. You fuck him up, all them points. So now, Deku, what he has to do is find somebody, or a couple of course he's gonna get the little frog bitch. All she gotta do is fly this nigga up, all the way up, and nobody gonna catch him. That's what I'll do. You know, that's the only logical answer. And if they do get up there somehow, okay, yo, make me like 10 times gravity, step on these niggas' faces with some All Might shit, and, you know, kill them. That's just me, but I don't think you can kill nobody here. Bottom line is, everybody on this nigga's head. They about to tip on this nigga. So, and that is the episode there. First off, episode rating. Man, seeing Deku go into first place in that first little module they had made me proud father, man. But I get this episode rating 8 out of 10. So far, you know, My Hero Academia hasn't really disappointed me so far. I think it's only was like one episode that was okay-ish. I get it like a 7 out of 10 overall. But this is pretty good. You know, I like where the season's going. I always love the tournament. But the tournaments and anime, it's just always brings back that nostalgia feeling. It's something you gotta love, because that's where you see the most characters develop in one, you know, one shoot. So I'm appreciating this series so far. I'm appreciating the season so far. Hopefully you guys will remain for the ride for me to appreciate it some more and give you guys these reviews. Now I'm going to because I had to watch all 3 episodes of this, and now I gotta watch all 3 episodes of Attack on Titan season 2, because y'all know y'all want those. And I need to upload this Dragon Ball Super preview discussion for next week today. And I gotta upload the Sasuke video today as well. All jutsus and forms all in one video. And then tomorrow we'll be back on the ground with these videos again. Then I gotta go make some music. Make sure you guys support my second song, Heartbreak Slamretto. Link in description. Link in description. Mixtape dropping July 25th, very deep mixtape, got a little funny shit, you know what I mean, because, you know, I'm funny ass dude. It got a little bit of everything. I've recently worked on a song called Itachi, hopefully trying to get my partner, Kevin Jr. on there, aka Chino. It's gonna be a good track, you know. I'm just excited. Thank you guys for supporting me. I love you guys with all my heart. Super Mazaku. I'm out.